Welcome. As I remember to breathe as I say welcome. As I feel my breath coming in and out, I can also hear waves metaphorically coming in and out. As we breathe in our life energy, as I connect with what's alive in me, with the pulse of my body, of my breath, the care coming in from myself, and then the care coming out from my community as I just changed my sound again to try to make it so that people can hear my voice and they're not distracted by the waves. It's mm, it's a dance, that breathing in our community, breathing out what we want for the world. So I'm going to go to the my body again and see if I can find some groundedness and the present moment in my breath, wiggling my toes, my fingers, feeling that connection with this moment. And the inquiry based on loving kindness meditation and nonviolent communication today is about um, showering ourselves with happiness and freedom. And oddly enough, when I was hiking, I met two people and I said, "Oh, what are your names?" And one said, "I am happy." And the other said, "I am free." And I went, wow, how would it be if my name was happy and free? How would I be if I defined myself with those words? Would my world be different? I imagine people's reaction to me would be different as there's a whole range of reactions that came up for the people in my group. And, but right now, connect with yourself, connect with the words happy and free. What if I defined myself as happy and free? So imagine that possibility for yourself. Would it connect you with more freedom and happiness in your life? Do you want more happiness and freedom in your life? If so, what does it feel in your like in your body to be happy and free? What does it feel like in your chest when you connect into happiness, joy? How does it feel in your arms if you're letting go? If you're free of judgments of yourself, would it help you become free of judgments for others? No. I think the next time I see happy and free, I want to engage in this discussion with them. And right now, I'm just engaging in this discussion with myself. What does it mean to be happy and free? How would it be if I defined myself that way? Um, and when I say that, another part of me comes up. So here is the part that's like, oh yeah, I want to have more happiness and freedom in my life. Wouldn't that be amazing, right? And then another part of me comes up that says, it would that crowd out space for everything else, right? That like, would it just, would there be no room for sadness? And I don't know if you can see, but it brings up sadness in me. Would it be a proclamation, a bossiness that happiness has in me sometimes? Does your happiness ever get bossy? Ever try to cheer up sadness? Like when sadness comes, does your happiness say, "Oh, don't be so sad. Look at all you have. Look, you have a roof over your head, blah, blah, blah," right? And if you have a bossy part of you, I do. And I like to be aware of that. Like it when I'm aware that my happiness is trying to crowd out my sadness when it just comes over me in waves. It doesn't seem to be connected with anything. It just is there, just like the waves are there, just like clouds are there. And then freedom. I have my partner I've had for I've had I've, I've lived with this person for 35 years now. And I never imagined I could have so much freedom in a relationship that I'd lived with for so long. And so, like, what is freedom? Does my identity of being free, like, what is that? How is, again, it, am I defining it by events? Am I being defined? Is it being defined by having compromise in a relationships? What is that? Considering somebody else's feelings, is that so bad? Mm, for me, it is when I mine get thrown under the bus, as they say, or mine is gets um, ignored, and by me, not by other people. So freedom, how does that live in you? That's a core value for me. Core. And what does that mean to be truly free? Certainly not be, it's not connected with being married, at least in my mind, that maybe society's narrow definition. Certainly, the people have very, very different definitions of being married or connected to another human being in that way. So let's get back to freedom. How does freedom feel in your body, your chest, your arms in particular? What is that? How does that feel to let go, to open your hand? To feel so free that it's not defined by somebody else. So I invite you in the next 15 minutes to continue to explore happiness and freedom in your body. I don't know if they're connected for you. They are in the classic loving kindness meditation. So I combine them on one day. Mm. And happiness is complex. Freedom is complex. How does it live in us? How does it connect with our life energy? How is it so important? to people that they name them that. I'm guessing they weren't named that at birth, but that they'd like their life to be defined by that word. And again, what if I were defined by that? So please continue to mm, explore happiness and freedom in your body, in your breath, in this moment for you. And I will unmute folks at the bottom of the hour. I'd love to hear that this brought anything up for you that you would like to share. Mm. And I will try to stop talking by muting myself. I have a lot to say sometimes.